I hope you're ready for space. I'm very ready for space. I've been looking forward to the set for a while. But hello, everyone. Lovely to have you here. As always, we've got a lot of people in chat. We've got Smallman, Camo, Midnight, Darren, Geekyads, Kian. I think that's it. Oh, Francis too. I always forget someone. There'll be other people here on in chat. Lovely to see you all. And we're gonna go on a space trip. How exciting is that? And no, we're not going to space so that we can visit Dale. We're going to space so we can go away from Dale. Very away from Dale. Space, the latest frontier. Potato, but in a lab coat. Yes, that's exactly what you are. You're very much a scientist. Also, for some reason, these LEGO instructions are just wider than all the previous instructions, so they're slightly overlapping the main screen, but it should be fine. I also want to go to space, and we'll be able to soon. There's like 14 bags in this set. It's kind of a big one. But I'm so ready. But before we start, I want to ask you a lot of questions. If you saw this, what colour would you expect this to paint your nails? Bit of a question, but I want to see. And hello, Chris, you're here too, and Werewolf. Lovely to see you both. Yes, what colour would you expect that to paint your nails? Black and purple, both very, very good choices. I had expected it to be black, and it was clear. It was just a clear coat. So, yeah, no black nails. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a nice clear coat, but it just wasn't what I was expecting. The Skoda! Chris has got the Skoda. It's very exciting. I'm very happy for you, Chris. I hope it happens very soon. Yeah, it does actually say on the nail varnish thingamabob that it is a clear coat, and someone that might have been me may have not read that. So I guess it's somewhat my fault. That is very exciting, Chris. You might have a car that doesn't disintegrate every time you touch it. It's thrilling. Right. It's somewhat organised here. This is bag 1. It had a little mini bag in it, which is this pile over here. And then I got bored, so I made a decoration, I guess? Let's shove you all out the way. Put you all up there. There we go. This is what we're building next. This little piece here. There you can see what section we're building. It looks to be a fair chunk of the rocket. So I've no idea how. I'm not entirely sure on the scale of the rocket yet, so we shall see. I'm also going to be building a little bit carefully because I'm not sure if my nails have entirely dried yet. They probably have, but I always get nervous that they haven't. So we'll be patient. Although the nice thing about a clear coat is it's very difficult to tell when it's been ruined. So let me just put them all together. Rocket is tall and heavy. Good. It's going up there, where you can obviously see. Next to BD1. I'm very good, thank you, Chris. I had a good stream yesterday, and I played far too much Stardew Valley last night. We had a lot of fun on Alex's stream, playing Gang Beasts, that's the one. And then me and Joe played a lot of Beam as well, and we come up with lots of fun ideas for videos. So you got those to look forward to, if they ever get filmed. All in all, very good. Okay, so you got those, and then they just sit on the outside. Okay. Okay. I think as this isn't the most. This is going to be the wrong word, but I'm going to use the word interactive build. I'm going to open up the Q&A thing in chat again. So I need to go you, 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 that, that, and that. Put those over there. That onto that. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Don't you worry. All right. Start a Q&A. Say something. Questions. Go. There we go. There you go. You can chuck some questions into the Q&A, and I'll ask them. But I'll also still be able to see the normal chat. But I'll prioritise new questions in the Q&A, just as it gives us something else to talk about. What is your favourite pet? Kian asks. Oh, what is my favourite pet of Kian's? Alad is probably my favourite. Or Gordon. Alad or Gordon. Or Leonardo. You know, I'm struggling to pick, if I'm being honest. And yes, the desk is probably not going to be big enough for it fully assembled. So we'll end up just building it in chunks at a time. And then towards the end, we'll try and put it all together and have it on camera. We'll see. What hobbies do I enjoy besides Lego? Well, I mean, aside from the obvious things, like I enjoy making videos and I enjoy playing video games, let's have a think. Napping, eating. Those are very good hobbies of mine. I'm actually struggling to think of what hobbies I do enjoy outside of the obvious ones. Photography. I enjoy photography. I enjoy playing music. I enjoy listening to music. I enjoy combining both music and video games. There's lots of things. I'm sure if I think of any others, which I almost definitely will, because I'm a bit thick and it takes me a while to remember these things, I'll bring them back up later on. Thank you for the very good question, Kama. That was a very good question indeed. Small man asking, how much are you surprised with the sudden growth of the Leathercap channel? Completely shocked, and I'm still waiting to wake up. And sounds here. Hello, sound. We have a Q&A open. Just giving it another run, as it's been a while. Feel free to ask anything you want. If there's something I don't want to answer, I'll say so. Okay, that's that bit done. Right, I need to put you off to one side, and then do those bits. Sorry I'm late. I was tidying up my base in Minecraft. I'm making sound clothes for Alex's Canby stream. Well, it's alright. I started a little bit early, as I might as well do if I'm ready. And I presume you're getting ready for a certain live stream on Monday that I obviously have no idea what that could possibly be. Breathing is an excellent hobby. I recommend doing it all the time. Though, you know, each to their own. I'm not going to force you to. I just heard it's actually quite good for you. Would you ever like to own a 500 base to Bath? I would love to own one. As much as I make the joke how much they're my favourite car in video games and such, I do really, really like them in real life as well. The modern ones and the old ones. The older ones I do prefer, but I still very much enjoy the modern ones too. Though it may be a while until I'm buying something like that. Maybe been asked before. It's alright if it's been asked before, I'll say so. And it hasn't, this question. What was your favourite cartoon superhero growing up? Now that. Very interesting question. Can that include comic book superheroes that were also in cartoons? Because my favourite superhero, comic book and cartoon, if that's allowed, has always been and will probably be for a while, the Flash. I've always loved the Flash. So if comic books are allowed, and I'm hoping they are. And then The Flash is my answer. Although it's weird because I prefer Marvel to DC, but if you're looking at one specific hero, then it would actually be a DC hero. But I do very much enjoy both of them. Sorry I was late. I was looking at that stolen video. What's stolen video? Any superhero man was Danger Mouse. It's a very good choice. Yes, mine was always the Flash. It still is to this day. Yes, the Speedy Boy. Yes, other Minecrafters might want to log in and fix out the bases. Why's that? Why's that sound? I don't know. The one in Phil. Oh, yes, that one. I haven't seen it yet, but I saw the discussion concerning it. What was you? Camo. What was you? I'm most intrigued now. Okay, so we're finally putting pieces on, and they just go around like that. Most excellent. And it alternates between the white and dark grey. And this then helps hold these bits in place, which were a little bit fragile looking. I think if any of my sets that I build are gonna get dropped and smashed into pieces, it's gonna be the Saturn V. A little bit of a mark on that. I'm gonna see if I can get rid of it. There we go. That's for you to know and me to find out. Well, I could find out by you telling me. That way, I would find out pretty good. But to clarify what Sound was talking about, on Monday, currently, it is planned to be doing the fabled Minecraft server tour. Yes, been waiting for a while, but I think finally ready to do that. Obviously, we have our own Minecraft server. You can access through the Discord channel. And it's been up for a number of almost months now. And I'm going to go around and show off what everyone has built. What will be happening is either later today or tomorrow, or maybe even Monday if I'm lazy. There'll be an announcement in the Discord server where I'll make a channel for you to put the coordinates of your bases in, so that I have a list of places to visit rather than wandering around aimlessly. But don't worry, there'll be an announcement and an explanation in the coming days. Also, Toby's here. I don't know why You really like making an entrance, don't you? You're adorable, little munchkin. There we go. Yes, I had him on my lap. I forgot that we're actually using bags now, numbered bags, which means I can have Toby on camera at all times. And then the second I pick him up off my lap to show that he is here, instantly turns the light off. I wish it was scripted, but it genuinely is just impeccable time. I can't get a word in, can I? There we go. Now, please leave the light on, Toby, until next stream. Thank you. Yes, we give Toby lots of pats and squishes. I think we need Lado's beautiful rendition of the Space Odyssey theme playing when this set is fully built and being displayed. Did he do that on Trombone Champ? I'm gonna guess. I wanted to give a twist on the "it was me Barry" meme. They said it was me Amy. Ah, right. You fooled us all. Another question from a friend. I know you want us to ask questions, Amy, but do you have any questions for us? What is your favourite type of video on my channel for you lot to see? It can be a very specific video, like an actual one video, it could be a series of videos, or just a game. What, when you see it in your subscription feed or wherever you see it, makes you the most excited? My question to chat is, when will the fish end? I know enough to understand that the fish will never end. By the time the fish do end, I will have forgotten the fish even exist. That is how memes die. Geekads likes the Lego the most. Out of everything on my channel, the Lego is your favourite. Quick question, pretty much just for someone. Is it Toby or Toby? It is Toby with a Y, not an I. I believe someone else in our community has a reversible octopus plushie, which is called Toby with an I. I do believe. Okay, onwards and upwards. Wait, so it wants that to be in that orientation, and then that, like that. There we come on. There we go. I'm loving the Lego videos, also the edited co-op videos like with Joe and Crane. That's a lot of non-Pharaoh stuff, which is good for me, because the more stuff I can make without Alex, the better. Hello, says Lido, tuning in whilst I play Forza again. I hope you're enjoying your time with Forza. I hope you enjoy listening in onto the Lego. Oh man, for me it's many things, but technically most excited for chaos with friends in any game. That's good to know. Lego live streams or unique videos with other Pharaohs members, so GTA guys. The streams are always great, but races where things go wrong last lap. I like a train wreck. Can't look away from, be that from you or others. I'm enjoying the variety of answers. It would be a little disheartening if people were coming to my channel for one thing and one thing only. Which, I mean, is the case for a vast number of my subscribers. They are here for the Alex stuff and the Alex stuff only. But for the subscribers that matter, you lot, people who actually enjoy my channel for my stuff, it's very nice to hear that there's a variety of things that you all enjoy. It's not going on properly. There we go. Just had to hit it a little bit. Okay. This bit's weird. Oh, it is so nice having numbered bags back. That is very much for sure. Oh, I missed out on a step. Oops, I did that bit wrong. Caro has submitted a question saying, I like the contents. That's very good. No, friend, I mean it. Of course I mean it. You lot are the backbone to this channel. You watch all the bits, every single one? Yes, but which ones excite you the most? Logoth, hello. Wait, people are not just here to see if we get an Alex cameo. Yes, mid-Lego stream, we might get a random Alex. Yes, well, if you want an actual answer, your POV of the Bible Hunt race with Pharaoh, along with the other Pharaohs crew. Otherwise, most of the video. It's entirely fair. You're more than allowed to want to enjoy the Pharaoh race content. I do enjoy making that just as much as other stuff. Ugh. Though I'm still not entirely sure why people watch my Survival Hunt perspectives, as I see just about nothing during them. Right, so that actually goes there, and we need to put that on there. Oh, it rotates. And that on there. There we go. Seeing if you're the races, crash, and also when you do hide and seek. We actually have some plans for more hide and seek / cat and mouse in Beam. So there you go. Nothing actually set yet, but we have plans that will happen at some point. We are the dedicated few here. Fames is silly fun. I'm glad you are. Yes. Also, Amy, might want to put that in Minecraft announcements when you finish the stream. People have like. I'm sure I'll get it done at some point. Probably this evening. And to be fair, I'm ignoring that. I enjoy your content and commentary enough that I watch pretty much anything. I don't have much interest in Stardew Valley, but I still tune in every week. Well, I'm glad that I can bring something to the video games, that people aren't just here for the games. It's very nice to hear that. There you go. Wait, no, I think that stayed on the right colour that time. I think my single favourite video on the channel was the birthday stream. That was quite an experience, that was. Dan enjoys all of them. Very good to hear as well. And like just kicks down the shore, shouting hello and welcome to the show. I would be quite scared. He does actually know where I live, so he could do that. You're there for the dozer content out there. You mainly watch Survive the Hunt videos because you have far better audio quality than I do. Well, I mean, that's what I went to university to do, so I would hope that it's the one thing I'm better at other people than. I didn't finish university, but that's still what I went to university to do. Right, let's get on with the Lego. Jeez, stop distracting me, you lot. Put down again. I need these bits. And there we go. So, this just go on the bottom like that. And then on the right hand side, black one. And the white hand side. The white hand side is the right one. No, the right hand side is the white one. Very clever. Now, so what I'm now realizing, I'm pretty sure, is that I thought these quarter pipe pieces would be the actual circumference of the rocket, but it looks like they're just used internally as support and then it's built out on. So we'll see. Right, so I'd like that. And they just go straight on the bottom. Okay. Like that. And same on this side. How thrilling. Look, he's got an intro, dude. You hear the revving engine intro outside your window and begin to panic. Here comes Alex, the chauffeur, right? Yes, I went to university to get a qualification in Survive the Hunt audio. Yes, you're going to do your liking thing. Entirely valid, friend. Have you managed to sleep at some point soon, unlike last night? It's a very cool model so far. You enjoy the stream too. Right. Thank you for popping in. I hope you enjoy your like. Cow asking in the Q&A thing, will you get a Lego bulldozer? I don't know if they're still for sale. I mean, obviously there'll be second-hand ones, but I don't know if because a really big one isn't there that Lego do. It's like huge. I don't know if that's still available. Stuart, did you know Bruffy was appearing in the last Sword Hunt? Was it a surprise? No, we all knew months ago. It had been a very long time in the organising. We had to keep that quiet for a long time. I've hit it. Calm down. Right, so, oh my god, we've got an actual Lego brick. It's a miracle. Massive Lego bulldozers in the shop near me. If they're in an actual Lego shop, then they'll still be for sale. Are you sure I might buy it one day? Really put said bulldozer on the wish list if someone suggests it, shit. No, that was from Geeky answer that question. This question from Midnight. Do you have a favourite newish car released in the last 2 years? Yes, but it is hard to choose. Gonna have to think about that. You got your daughter the new lighthouse to build this Christmas. I hope she enjoys that very much. I need it for the jokes. Yeah, well, it's not something that I can afford myself right now, but as the same with all the wish list things, if it gets funded, and I'll build it. Right. Now, what on earth is going on in this? So they just, at the top part, they all point to the right, and the bottom part, they all go to the left. Okay. Oh, I've missed out 4 of these. Must go on there as well. New Z makes you happy? As in New Zealand makes you happy? The new GIRS, the small man's favourite? Oh, right, the new... Right, yes, okay, that makes sense now. You're talking about cars. Silly fact about the lighthouse set. Nobody knows why the small boat is named what it is. What is it named? That's the wrong piece. Okay, there we go. Now we can continue this. On the top, they point to the right. And then on the bottom, they point to the left. Just like that. Ah! Almost dropped it. I still almost dropped it. I didn't drop it. We need another one. Oh, there it is. Right there. Okay, there we go. Well, don't go to New Zealand. I'll be going there in 11 days. Ooh, exciting. For anything special or just a nice holiday? New Zealand is stunning. It absolutely is. The geysers do smell quite bad, but it's worth it. I have a lot of geysers in New Zealand. Some very pretty waterfalls too, from what I remember. Gordon hype. Who is Gordon, and why are you hyping them? As in, the spurts of boiling water that come out of the ground, not old people. Geezers with a Y. SMH, you lot. Right, there you go, that's whatever this is. Ah, with another brick on top. Just like that. And it doesn't seem to matter the orientation. So let's just chuck it on. Oh, right, yes. I hadn't seen your message prior where you're actually brought up, Gordon. I only saw small man's. Good, Gordon deserves toys. They're very precious. Geysers, then, sorry. SMH. Geysers, they're the same thing. Different pronunciation. I've got a plate with little studs in the corners. Leaning Tower of Giza. Yeah, that I do want to see. How many old blokes can you pile up without them falling over? My family are having a gathering and I get to see my grandma and a cousin. Maybe a friend with the term ends at 5. That is exciting. The car specifically. Yes, it's a circus act. Very well done. Right, so just 4 little blue tiles. Ugh. It fell off. Oh, I must mention something. That next week is going to be a small change in schedule. There'll still be streams on the same days, but what streams are on what days will be slightly different. Next Friday, actually, I'll go through the whole week. On Monday, it will be the Minecraft server tour, which will last as long as we can, and if it doesn't last a full stream, then we'll be changing over to do some GeoGuessr. And then on Wednesday, it will once again be Stardew Valley, as expected, which will be Wednesday afternoon. Then Friday afternoon will be the next LEGO stream. And Saturday afternoon will be something special, which will then continue to the Monday after that. At least that is the plan currently. This does require a little bit of organisation, and I haven't entirely cleared it yet. But it's a maybe at the moment, but it was a strong maybe, so it should happen. So, yeah, you know. And obviously you've got Lado's Wreckfest stream tonight. Alex's stream tomorrow. I'm not sure if Joe's planning on streaming tomorrow. And Alex's stream on Wednesday as well. And he might probably do another Friday stream next week. So many streams for you all to watch. There we go. And this thing next Saturday does involve, obviously, other people, hence the organisation. It involves 1 other people. And you'll never get this. We're going to be playing a game. exciting. Bet you didn't see that coming. There you go, we built an octagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, an octagon. To second guess myself ever so slightly there. And we're doing more rounded circular bits and pieces. How thrilling. Oh my goodness, again, how shocking. A question from Midnight. Would chat judge me if I bought a 22-plate Peugeot 208? Well, chat, you're going to have to answer that one for me. Would you judge Midnight for buying a 22-plate Peugeot 208? Can't send you to the pet shop now, so she'll go back. Big hugs, Kian. We'll see you soon. Hope you get lots of good toys. Ow. I did enjoy my entire weekend being the Fur Race Crew streams. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice that we have so many that you can pick and choose if you want to. Very likely that anybody well, of course, some people watch all of them. But you can just pick and choose which ones you want to watch. It's great. So, like that side. There you go. Come on. There we go. And then 2 little blue bits. We haven't reached a consensus if Midnight's being judged yet. We also have to see if we're judging Stuart. Would you judge me if I said I drive a tube train but cannot drive a car? I think that's pretty cool, honestly. You drive a tube train. Get there in the end. And lots of people can't drive cars. This is an Alex's channel where you get crucified for saying you don't drive. There's nothing wrong if you do watch them all, but some people don't have that much spare time and they get to choose which ones they want to watch. So more of this. We're almost reached the end of bag 1. I got bags 1, 2, and 3 out of the box ready for today's stream. I'm starting to think we may need a couple more. Actually, to be fair, Stuart said, would I judge them, whereas Midnight said, would chat. So, I can't answer Midnight's question, but I can answer Stuart. And no, I would not judge you. Driver knows nothing about cars, which is perfectly fine. You can drive in a video game, that's close enough for me. Right, we've done those, and you've done the cross bit. We're now doing another section of this, and the colours are on the same side. There. One there. Come on. Get one there. There we go. Just like that. And it needs to be on that one. Just like that. With the 2 bluey bits holding it on the side. There we go. Much like the Saturn V, this is built from up and up. Hey, you see, you start at the top and then you go up. You could drive a video game perfectly fine, Sound. The point is that you try, and that's what matters. Everybody has a unique life, Kian. Leave it to your best. Yes, everyone has a unique life. You live your life. You don't have to worry about no one else's. Turbo Surfer Geek asking, hello, it's probably been asked, how did you get started with the Fur Race Crew? Has been asked, but I'm more than happy to answer those questions again. Basically, I first started watching Alex just after Horizon 3. No. Just before Horizon 4 came out. That was it. It was Motorsport 7 videos that I got interested in. And then Horizon 4 came out, and obviously I was already enjoying those games then, so I immediately went to go and watch it. I then, a couple months later, found out that his VSTC races were a thing that anyone can join. So I went about going to join those, and I played in a couple of those for about 8 or 9 months. And then they asked if I wanted to join filming, and that was it. Because when I wasn't in the filming crew, I basically try-harded. I wanted everyone to think I was good at the video game. So I actually won a lot of races back then. Then I got into filming, and then I didn't need to care anymore. Which is why I don't win anymore. I care much more about having fun than about winning. Obviously, it's nice when you do win, but I'm never gonna attempt to win a race at the expense of enjoying the race. Doesn't feel like these are... Oh, right, it's because these can be rotated. Okay, it should be fine. There you go. We have a very, very stable rocket, as you can see here. I mean, it's a good question. It's a good topic to bring up every so often. So let's move you to one side. I believe we'll be going to bag 2 now. Yes, we will. It turns out I can't read. That's a 5, not a 2. I'm going to mute the microphone whilst I rummage the bag because the sounds of these bags on a decent quality microphone always make me uncomfortable. So I'm going to spare you it. So I'll see you in a little bit when I manage to find bag 2. Don't be mean to Toby. And there we are. Let's see what you said. Toby's cute, agreed. Give us that crinkle crinkle ASMR. Absolutely not. I detest it. Toby is love, Toby is life. He's very good. He's a very good, precious boy. Wait, are we in charge now? You were for a bit, but now it's back to me. I'm in charge. You've been mean to Toby. You were nice to Toby. Toby is a very squishy boy indeed. Yes, Stuart, there is silence. There is no sound. Quickly take over the stream. It's too late. You were too slow. I love the idea that aiming hands up and movement when muted. I do. It's got to communicate somehow. You just see me throw the bag and almost knock over the rocket. Because I was holding about 20 other bags with the other hand. Back once again, like the Renegade Master. Is that me, is it? Excuse the pun, but this build is rocketing ahead. Estimate. The Saturn model is the one LEGO kit I've been really considering buying. Just don't have room to display. Well, that's the nice thing about the Saturn rocket, is that you can just go upwards, and it's got like a really small footprint. Supposedly. Your Lego is done. What Lego was it, Geek Yats? Do tell us. Toby moved while you're away, I swear. Yeah, he probably does. He does that. And Midnight in the Q&A asking, what is my favourite cheese? I don't think I could pick a favourite, but right now I could go with a really nice smoked red Leicester. That would be delightful right now. I very specifically don't spend money on expensive cheeses. Otherwise, I'd have no money left, because I'd spend all of my money on expensive cheeses. Can't beat buffalo mozzarella. It's a very good choice. It changes depending on my mood, and also what I'm having it with. Ooh, oh, there's a hair there. Let's remove that. Toby's like a weeping angel who moves when you're not looking, or when you look around. Toby's channel in the Discord. I shall look after the stream. Looking forward to that. Right, so I'm not actually sure what would... Oh, it actually says in the top left of the instructions. Well, that's boring. Now I know what we're building. All the suspense is ruined. Something I've been trying to figure out is how to build on camera without covering up what I'm building. with my hands. Just, you know, kind of an essential part. Sean Hill, hello. Lovely to have you here. How are you doing? Okay, that's that bit. And Geekhead in the Q&A asking, do you prefer Amy or Ames? I'm not really fussed. You can call me Amelia if you want. It's my name. Just use any variations of it as long as it's, you know, still my name. Okay. Right, I see that some of these are actually spelling out the Saturn, which is going to be difficult for me to purposefully not misspell it to make something funny. Although actually, if that's the bottom, oh, that spells USA, not Saturn. Right, so I only obviously S A and U, all letters in Saturn. How should we spell USA? How should we rearrange the letters to call it? You can call me A if you want. I just might not realise you're talking to me. Sleeve cam indeed. Sleeves. Ooh. Yes. How should we purposefully misspell USA? Okay. Sow. I was thinking sewer. Because then that sounds like sewer. And that's funny for some reason. The back ones don't have letters on them. I know Lego like the back of Amy's hand. Oz! Yes, I like that. We should trade the U for an extra S so we can call it ass. I wish. I like the idea of calling it Oz, because then it's just the wrong country. This is the Australian satisfied. Satisfied? Saturn V. There you go. That's brilliant. Who came up with that? Who said that first? Geek Yads. Well done. Thank you. And then that just goes on those two tiles like that. And then a white one to complement it. How thrilling. Okay, got to tap back into that. There we go. Right, so that's that one done. Right, now I believe, yes, this is the next stage above it. So we got S, so we need U in the middle. And then A at the top. And now it will spell... Oh, I'm covering it up. Oh yes, it's the Australian Saturn V. The Saturn V2 by Holden. Yes. Okay, I'm enjoying this profusely. Oh, I put down the wrong bit. That one there. There we go. Then we just need a boatload of these, and they're all vertical. Stuart in the Q&A. May I suggest The Past Within? You enjoyed playing our live streams on Steam. Past Within? Don't think I've heard of that. But I'll certainly have a look at it. There was a series of games that me and Joe are definitely planning on co-streaming at some point. So we make so many plans, a lot of them fall to the wayside. Was that entirely necessary, Toby? There we go. When was the camper van finished? It was finished last week. We had a slightly longer stream, if I recall, but we got it done. It Takes Two is also on the list, but that's not the one I was specifically thinking of there. If any of you have ever watched Soviet Womble, him and Cyanide played one of the games in the series ages ago, and it was incredibly entertaining, and there's like 4 other ones. That I do hope to play. I should have done this bit first, shouldn't I? Is that the right size? Yes, it is. Okay. It looked too small. It Takes Two has been a highly rated game. I'm just waiting for someone who I can actually stand to play it with. Goodness gracious, I'm really trying to think of that game now, and I just can't do it. Oh, this one's still white. Okay. I'm gonna have to open Steam now, aren't I? Okay, here we go. store. Please tell me I put it on my wish list. Heck. I didn't. No, when I search for co-op game, I don't want games that have co-op in the title. I'm not going to find it just scrolling through Steam. I was really hoping that I had it on my wish list. Mr. Cleanup, that's not what I'm talking to, but it's that's not what I'm talking about, but it's very good. I've got to do that 4 times. Jeez. I've just noticed on the instructions. 4A. Yeah, it's the puzzly one. Where they have the walkie-talkie and each player has one half of the puzzle and they've got to communicate well to figure it out. Thank you, small man. It's very helpful. Right, so back here, I'm going to build 3 at once. I hope you're ready for this. Can't possibly end poorly. I'll line that up properly. There we go. No, keep talking and nobody explodes. No, but that is also always on my potential list of games to play. On stream, that is. Is it on Xbox? Okay. Wait, I definitely know it's on Steam because I've seen it on Steam. I've almost bought all of them. But it very well may be on Xbox as well. There's like 4 or 5 games in this series and they all have quite similar names. Can't remember. That's what the past within is, 2 people. Right, then it sounds like something that'll be right up my alley. I'm just very frustrated at myself that I can't remember. Well, I could always just go and check Womble's channel. Obviously the game is Pong, thank you Camo, that's... You've done it for me. Tube Server Geek asking, what is your favourite movie genre? Very difficult question, because I do love me some movies, and I never really restrict myself to one genre. My favourite movie of all time is How to Train Your Dragon. It just does everything right as far as I'm concerned. But if I could only pick one genre, it would probably be thriller. I love a movie that makes me think, and you can get so many different types of movie within the thriller genre. It could be horror, it could be sci-fi, it could be animated, it could be a lot of things, so I think I'd go for that. My favourite, more recent movie, if that's a question people are interested in, is Tenet. What about time travel? Excellent. Hurt my brain in the exact way that I want a movie to hurt my brain. Let's do all these at the same time. Okay. It hurt my brain, but then on the rewatches, it actually makes sense once you pay attention to it. So that first watch through Tenet is a trip and a half. So I think I followed it fairly well. I had a pretty decent understanding of what was going on. And then obviously on subsequent watches, it's relatively simple. Oh right, it's because I'd already put that one on there. There we go. Have I checked out the one I suggested? Have a nice day. I watched the trailer, it looks very good. I definitely am interested in it. Good soundtrack, that film. Depends which one you're talking about, but How to Train Your Dragon has the best soundtrack. John Powell is an incredible composer. One of my favourite. So we need a load of blanks. John Williams is my favourite movie composer, but my favourite film score is the score from How to Train Your Dragon, so If it's down to just one, then John Powell wins. But overall, John Williams just like... I mean, there's not much people can do to compete with John Williams. There's a reason why he's so well known. If you like time travel, watch Dark. Might have watched that, I'm not sure. I'll definitely have a check, because I love time travel movies. I love the concept, and I love how so many different stories have gone about telling it in different ways. We were here! That's it! Thank you so much, man. That's the name of the game series that I've been trying to remember this entire time. We were here. Ah, well done. There's a couple of games, I think 4 or 5 now, under that category, and they're all very similar. They all look really quite fun to co-stream. Yeah. What are my questions kind of answered? Oh, let's have a look. Well, talk about movie. What's your favourite music composed for a movie? Mine would be 1980's One Dangerous Strangers for King of the Mountain. It's a very good choice. If I could pick a particular score from my particular favourite soundtrack from a movie, it would be obviously from #Dragon, but it would be the one titled Test Drive. Even just thinking about it gets me chills. No, obviously everyone has their preferences and everyone has their own understanding of music, and not necessarily that more understanding of music is better. It's just that depending on your education, you're going to enjoy music for different things. Favorite composer for me has to be very great. That's a good choice. Probably not in my top 5, but getting there. You mean as a car person, you don't base your entire personality on 2011's Drive? Unfortunately, no, I do not. Move these to the one side. Next page. 3 of these. Now we get to continue bullying the America. Yeah. Char, hello. Oh, gee, I made it. I almost missed. I'm not finishing that. It is not my birthday. Ignore what Char is saying. My birthday is on the 20th of August, as it has been every year, and as it shall continue to be every year. Thank you very much. But it is nice to see you here, Char. Because that level of excitement will actually convince people. And then I'll get in trouble for it not being my birthday. SMH. And then 3 of these. The vertical, not horizontal. A happy celebration of Lego. That works, yes. There you go. See, Char, you're not convincing anyone here. SMH. I mean, imagine if you did it in an FR stream, people would run away with it, whether they know it was false or not. But thankfully, I don't have to deal with that. When it's Alex streaming, I can ignore chat. I mean, I usually don't. I like seeing you lot in the larger chats, especially when there's fish. It's just quite entertaining. Because it's now infected Alex's channel. We'll know we've won when we get someone putting fish in chat who isn't subscribed to me, who doesn't watch my channel. That's when we'll know we've properly infected it. But you got no instructions from me, okay? Otherwise I'll get in trouble with Alex. Lots of these. I think it was actually a lot better building 3 at once. Almost. Yep, those. And now it's all of these. And this bag didn't have any spare pieces in it, it seems. Which is actually quite satisfying. using every single piece in the bag. Ignore those 2 spare pieces, they were from the first bag. Right. Oh, sorry, I haven't turned over the page. I might have done it wrong. Oh no, I didn't do it wrong. And here we have Australia. Glad I was very confused about the fish last night. I mean, I think Alex is too, to be fair. Happy Saturn V day. Maybe. Thank you. I'm not sure why, but thank you. But you can do that on other people's streams. See how far we go with wishing them a happy birthday. As long as it's not mine, it's not my problem. I would donate £1.99 to Alex just to flood the text box with fish. Unfortunately, he's boring and doesn't have text-to-speech on. Though I understand, when he's got that many subscribers, text-to-speech can actually be quite dangerous. Isn't it non-fire day in the UK? Whatever you guys celebrate during on stake? It's fireworks day today, yes. Which I'm gonna hide this evening for. Under in the shark onesie, under the duvet. And hopefully I'll survive. Having leftover parts is stressful, always think I've missed something. I'm used to it by now. I just really quite enjoy not having leftover parts. Right. So actually you lot are probably gonna get a better I'm just trying to get it in the right place for the camera. So that could be quite good there. That I'm guessing this just rests on the floor. There we go. And we rotate it around. Ooh. Oop. There we go. And this actually also helps line up these bits that rotate here. That should be quite nice to have. Well, especially these ones that actually have the colouring. Right. And this one with surgical-like accuracy. Okay. On you go. And then squish. That one. On there. Clip, clip. Squish. 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 Now it looks like it's actually going to be able to hold itself together. That is pretty good looking. That's actually really cool, honestly. We've barely done anything yet, and it's already looking rather excellent, really. Alright, so that's directly underneath the camera. I know it looks weird, but I've done movie magic to make it look like the center's here. But yeah, the red bit is just beneath the lens. If I go up, you can see it goes directly to you. So you've got about that much more space until it hits the camera. So let's see how long that lasts for. I'll put you there for now. On to bag 3. I should again mute the microphone whilst I open the bag. I hate the noise. I'll see you all in a second. This time, bully Crane instead of Toby. Yeah, see, I'm very clever with my camera ring. I've also cropped a lot out. It goes a lot further that way, hence why it's off to the right-hand side. But that's where it makes sense to have the camera, and that happens to line up with the left-hand side of the board, which means there's a whole bunch off that way. Do you want to see what's over there? Do you, chat? Do you want to see? Do you want to know? I know you want to see it, chat. I've no idea if you want to see all that. Show us. Okay, there you go. I was waiting to be demanded. Should be that one. Ta-da! It's also upside down. But yeah, you can see some desk. Yeah, like there's some desk here. There's a mouse, a brick separator. There's a water bottle just off screen, and a little bit of the mixer. Oh yes, of course there's an echo because this is now taking the Elgato sound. You know what? You look and deal with it. You asked for this. This is what you get. Alright, it's over now. I completely forgot it would do that. So there you go. That's all the excitement I have for you today, I'm afraid. Right, we instantly got to do build times 4. So we're going to build 4 at once. Okay. That's good. I'm going to have some hydrate. Yeah, there we go. Table gang or chair cartel? I'm not sure if I'm either. Yes, Race Base Odyssey dramatic. That's what I was going for, definitely. Houston, we have an echo. Thank you for that. I was in a Stardew cavern? Yes, I was. Oh, someone's a stool bandit. Oh no. I was expecting another plushie or a hand when you showed us the desk. I tend to keep my desk relatively clear. All my plushies are on shelves or on my bed, except for Toby, who gets to live on the desk permanently. Midnight is the table. Well, that's exciting. Right. Oh, you lot, stop distracting me. Let me get on with my work here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and I'll just go off the top by 1. Yes. And then these over here. Underneath, maybe should have done that bit first, then put the blue ones on. What faff? There we go. Just like that. There we go. What a hand? What, just a 7-hand of robust enemies? Yes, well, where else would I keep the hands of my enemies? I have more plushies. Of course I have more plushies. I have more plushies than I have Lego, that's for sure. Right. Next. It will get wider. Yeah, nice click on that one. It was very nearly off camera, all of this. There we go. All of these down at the bottom. Ooh, it's fiddly. I sorted it out, don't worry, chat. I tell you what, there's only one plushie in Hans Reach at the moment. You can see that one, and that'll be it. I lied. It wasn't in Hans Reach. I had to move. Right, this is gonna knock things over. Okay, I actually cannot get his face on camera. He's too large. I'll squish him. There you go. There he is. Right, he's probably picked up some Lego with that. There we go. He's gone now. He's not orange. He's pink. Obviously. Oh, that nearly fell over. Obviously pink. SMH. full ones with the Australian flag. It's not the American flag, it's the Australian flag. Where is it? I've already got 4, I've only got 3. Ah, there it goes. There's the 4th Australian flag. It's a very large boy. Yes. It was an Amy face reveal, that's what it was. Yes, yes, yes. In today's news, a giant furball destroyed the development of Britain's first rocket destined to space. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. One of the softest things known to man. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Then the Australian flag. I have to make sure because people might get confused. People might think that that's an American flag, but as you can see here, Australia, not USA. Just making clear. Now we need an Australian name for a rocket. We'll be naming this one as we name all of ours. We had Giuseppe, and we had Rowan, and we had Barry. We do have BD1, who keeps his Star Wars name because he already has a name, which I didn't build on stream, but he still gets a name. But you know,
not peanut muffins.
Thank you, Sound, very much. £11 and 11 pence. Saying sauce repeatedly. That's all it was. It was just sauce, 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 sauce. No, not sus, sauce. Yeah. Oh, I missed a question 3 minutes ago from midnight. If you could work with any dev team to build your dream game, what dev would you pick, and what would the game roughly be? It would be Annapurna Interactive, and it would be a sequel to Outer Wilds, my favourite game ever. Although, because of the type of game it is, I would not want to be part of the development in any way. Because the less you know about a game like Outer Worlds going in, the better your experience would be. So yeah, there you go, Annapurna Interactive. Very talented bunch of motherfuckers. It's quite annoying how good they are. If you haven't played Outer Worlds, I strongly recommend you go and do so. Especially as Joe might be streaming it in the future. I know he's definitely going to play it because I forced him to. And he might do it live. And you'll want to watch the stream, but you'll want to have played the game first. Trust me, go play it. What? That phone would be like a Secret Santa gift. What? Bruce. Welly Bomb on Bonza 5. Oh yeah, we might have to name him Bruce. I'm quite liking Bruce. Koala the Rocket. I mean, that would just be accurate. Right, so this way. Okay, I need to. Already struggling with space issues. Space issues. Oh, I'm hilarious. No, I'm already struggling with having enough room. And now making it even bigger. Is that on correctly? That's not really attached by much. That's annoying. I'm sure it'll be fine in the future. And person, hello! Hello, all sorry I'm not here, but popping in whilst doing errands to check if we have been overwhelmed by the scale of the space boy. Literally as you turned up, yeah. But it's nothing to apologise for. As always, the ones. I hope you enjoy whatever it is you're doing. Okay. So that's what I'm now building on. Well, very close to the camera. We're gonna give this a try for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. I need 8 lots of these. No, that's all of them. 8 lots of these shitty little light grey ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 white studs. And 4 white tubes. So, every single red one needs a grey one. Okay. Let's do that first. And then half of the grey ones need a tube, and the other ones need studs. We're getting there. It is very tool indeed. Huh. Yeah, well, small man, I probably will get demonetized for that, so we're not going to call it that. Well, I can apologise for not doing errands earlier. Well, apologise to whoever wanted you to do the errands, not me. Get those. Obviously, we'll actually have a vote on the stream when this is finished, which I imagine will be 2 weeks from now, I'd guess. We're making decent progress so far, but I think it will be a 3-streamer, this one. Down there like that. That. There like that. But for now, I am quite liking the name Brute for him. I must be off now. Have fun, everyone. It's lovely to have you here. Do try and enjoy your chores. Okay, right, now these go on top. It's like macro building. The thing is, this is where the camera is, and the light's over here, pointing down, which means this bit up here is not getting lit up at all. Hopefully... Ah, shit, we're still up here. Okay. So, 4 times again. I feel like we're going to be doing this a lot. The same thing, but 4 times over. There we go. The bike spent £60. Help me. What did you buy? Oh, I think it's going to bring joy to Gordon, won't it? Which I think is what everyone wants here. Where's the flare? It is. Okay. Oh, that's on the wrong way. There we go. Keeping the tortoise alive and also spoiling her. Perfect. I hope it is a tortoise skateboard. I do want a tortoise skateboard now. How do these... Ah, right, on those there. Okay. There we go. Alright, I'm taking these red ones off because they're just getting in the way, apparently. I'll put them back on after this is sufficiently attached. Come on. Please. Is this meant to be taller? No, I just hadn't pushed this bit down far enough. I do apologise for this camera angle. This isn't... I'm sure this is not what most of you are expecting when it came to this stream. But for now, I think it works just about well enough. Ta-da! Yes! Everyone, don't forget to put on your 3D glasses. Now you put the red bits on. The lighting quality is quite awful over here. The only thing lighting it up is my actual bedroom light, which is quite a yellow light. Ta-da! Oh no, more building up here now. So that like that, it needs to be on. Which then holds the red bits in place. Most excellent. Yeah. I shouldn't I? There's a lighting quality somewhere. Right, next page. Please. Not up, side bits. That is technically side bits. I'll take that. I can do this bit with the rocket on its side, I think. Needs more RGB. I didn't expect to get really intimate relationships with a solid fuel rocket, but I'm glad I could get acquainted with it. That's just the quality of service that you can expect here. I'd like that. What? We're doing... Oh, right, I see 8 times because it goes round. That makes sense. I thought it meant 8 times vertically, and then do it 4 times around. Filling in the gappy bits. And over 1, over 2. This is going to be a really large build, this. I love a large Lego build. But I wasn't expecting this one to cause space issues. Sorry, I've made myself laugh again. Right, so now we need to go back to white and black, and we just need to follow up. So the whites will be on that side, and then those on there, like that. Okay. And then continue that all the way around. 16 times the detail. Yes. We're just under halfway full now. I'm not even sure if we're halfway. We've got to be close to halfway at least. But I think we've got a bit more to add on the bottom and a lot more on the top, so I think it's just under halfway. We'll see though, we'll see. I'll get a pen and I'll mark it here so we know where we said we thought halfway was. Just on an old UK firework in. Very exciting. Probably getting ready for the fireworks now. Funny enough, a lot of fires happen. Oh dear. We appear to be building up now. I'm going to have to keep building. Right, you know what? I'm going to slightly change how things are laid out. No, I've got to go this way. I've got more space off this side. There you go. Spare pieces here, they go on like that. Which means you lot aren't going to be able to see a thing. I'm going to hold it up like that, or at least attempt to. So in the 4 corners, just behind the little red bits, we can have 4 goldeny boys. Just like that. And then these sit like that, I think. Yes, they do. Because they perfectly corner the golden section there. Hey, look at us go. And that is going to be another bag done. Spare pieces, you can go way up there. Ta-da! Made it even taller. That is now. Well, to be fair, the lights turning off haven't made much difference because they weren't lighting this up. So thanks, Toby, I guess. Another question from Midnight. Being so close to it, do you ever tend to Silverstone throughout the year? No, I can't really afford it. I used to go to Santa Pod a lot, which is a lot closer, but it's obviously a lot less significant of a raceway. That's about it, really. I would like to go to one. Another one in the bag. Oh, we're on the way out the bag, I guess, technically. I remember when I was told when Dad was a kid, they ran out of fireworks on fireworks night, or non-fire night, as you seem to call it. So my grandfather got the 12-ball shotgun out to flames. This was the 70s, so it was fine. That sounds atrociously unsafe. Right. That's another bag done. I'm gonna go grab bag 3. Yeah, put that to there. I'm gonna go grab bag 3. And I'll obviously be muted whilst I'm opening it. No being mean. Was that bag 3? Did I just do bag 3? I think I just did. I just did bag 3, didn't I? Yeah. I'm gonna get bag 4 instead. Some of these little tube pieces are definitely going to be escaping, I can tell you that much. And Chris is here. Hello, Chris. There's nothing to apologise for being late. Good morning from the US. How are you doing today? Very good, thank you. We're making excellent progress on the Australian rocket, as you can see. That's the Australian flag up there, and Australia, as you can see. We're already on to bag 4. It's going very well. So, yeah. Sandboard, I don't know why I miss it. Yeah, Sandboard was very good. Always rained, though. But I suppose that's English. I imagine the crinkle, that's very satisfying. You can imagine it all you want, you know? I'm not putting that on the internet. And Rob's here too. Hello, Rob, as well. Love to see both you and Chris here. I'm not going to stand the tubes on their bases, because as soon as I move another piece, they're all going to fall over. Ah, good. Big hugs for everyone. Big hugs are always appreciated. So, oh my goodness, we're immediately building upwards. So I'm gonna move that, get back here, I'm gonna lay it down like that at an angle. There you go. So that one goes there. Oh, that didn't go on. There you go. That one there. And that one. There we go. Please no more up. Oh, thank goodness. I think we're doing these bits down here now. Oh, I knocked it a little bit. It's fine. It's all fine. Nothing to worry about. So I'm going to guess we have to do this times 4. But for now, I'm going to start with just 1 and we'll see. What could possibly go wrong? And for those of you who have just arrived, we do have a Q&A thing going, so if you want to ask any questions you would like, do pop them in there, and I'll get priority answered over questions in chat. No, I'm not doing 4 at once. I almost immediately went to build 4 at once there. SMH. Feel free to ask anything you'd like. And if it's a secret or too personal or anything, I'll let you know. Nobody's got close yet, so I'm feeling confident about giving you a lot of free reign over questions. For now. What's your nail polish colour called? Black, as you can see. It's very black. Rob, no, I am not. Okay, I've got to build this times 2. Good job that I didn't then. Oh, what? I'm very confused. Oh, right, I see. Then another one. You really love being the center of attention, don't you? Thank you. Leave it on, please, for the rest of the stream. Very Stuart, the weather is messing with my head, because they say it's fall, but it's been high 70s all week and not calling off for winter yet. I don't know how much the 70s is in the rest of the world temperature. But it is getting very cold here, and I love that. I do love me some of the cold. I actually, earlier this week, almost had to close my window. It was shocking. We need a very tiny tile. Has anybody seen a black tiny tile? These are not what I wanted. Oh, it's because I'm looking for the wrong colour. Because I'm stupid. I was looking for black 1x2s, but I need white 1x2s. Right, this hasn't helped. I still can't. I've had it. Never mind. Toby in the light switch. I know, right? He enjoys it far too much. Oh, I'm not going to take it away from him though, because he's very cute whilst he's doing it. You never close a window. You got to get a teddy fleece bedding instead. I mean, my window is basically open 99% of the year, just because I've got lots of computer bits in my room that keeps it rather warm. Right, I've got to do that again. What is my favourite word to say? Asks Kian. I have to admit, not a question I've ever thought about before. What else do I think? What about you in chat? You can answer Kian's question as well. What are your favourite words to say? See if maybe any of your answers inspire me somewhat. Well, yes, we knew that much. Camo, you love saying potato. That much I could have guessed. Then flip over. And another one. And then you. And it's not flipped, so the colours are all on the same side still. Good to double check. You can find the other 1x2. I can't remember if I found it in that pile or that pile. I think it was in this pile. It was in this pile. I did it. Be proud of me, chat. Kian's favourite word to say is plinth. That's a very good word to say. Wobble, but in a Ryan Atkinson voice. That's very good. Shenanigans is a very good word. Got to agree with that. I might not be able to answer that. I'm gonna have to. Oh, I'll be able to answer it eventually. I may not be able to answer it by the time this stream finishes. Favorite word to say. I think I kind of go through phases of like a particular word that I remember, and then I go a bit mad trying to use it in every sentence, and then I kind of forget about it for a bit. Not sure what my one currently is, but quite recently I was. Oh, ow! That took things off, didn't it? Shit! Shouldn't have done that. I did. I had a gold stud. It's over there. Toby stole it. Oh crap! Count. Recalcitrant. That was the one I was thinking of. That's a word I remembered a couple months ago, and then went a bit hellbent trying to find every opportunity I could to actually use it. It's a very satisfying word. Not very much use for it, but satisfying. So it probably changes quite often. can. But currently, I'm going to say my favourite word to say is recalcitrant. For those who don't know what it means to be unruly or disruptive. So let's say you're in a classroom with a bunch of kids who are misbehaving. You could say the youths were recalcitrant. Okay. Not a very useful word in the slightest, but I remembered that it existed, and then I wanted to use it. So then I used it. People looked at me funny, but I had fun doing it. Honestly, that could sum up a lot of my life. People looked at me funny, but I enjoyed doing it. There you go. Now you got some actual siding to it. Yes, I'm describing ladder recalcitrant. Another question from Robbie. Have I ever been to... I've never been able to pronounce it, and I still can't pronounce it. It's that Welsh town that was named as a PR stunt to be like the most unpronounceable name in the world. I know that it ends in Ogogogok. There you go. I have never been there. I've been to Wales many times, but never to that town. Amy, as an ex-literature student, I use it all the time. That's very good. So it describes chat perfectly. That's actually true. Chat is considerably recalcitrant. That's probably an insult in some way. Right, this one we're going to have to build twice. But we may have to flip it. I don't think we will, as we haven't had to flip any of the other ones. But I know as soon as I build one, without checking if it needs... Actually, no, I can check now. It doesn't need to be flipped. Okay, so we're building two. Got there in the end. And then you both have one of these coming off the bottom. Lucy7 asking, if I could only film Flash Stream with one other crew member, well, FR crew member for the rest of the days, who would it be and why? It depends. If I was picking one purely for the longevity of my channel, it would obviously be Alex, because he has the most subscribers. But if I wanted to pick the person who I think I'd have the most fun regularly with, it would be Joe. I hope this answers your question. Very good question. The roundabout way of making me ask who's my favourite filming crew member. But no, they all have their positives and negatives. Aside from Crane, who has negatives. And now, because I was mean, karma has bit me and I can't find a piece. I found it, it's all good. Good answers, good. Okay. You, Amy, describe us like that. Well, because it's the truth. Crane smells, and that's a negative. You go up to... Joe met Crane IRL a couple months ago, and he still smells awful to this day, Joe does, because of his time spent with Crane. Really dangerous stuff. Right. Another one there. Another one there. Obviously, these two bits are going to be the right angle sides to these. So, this and then the other. Could be meaner. I'm not trying to be mean, though. I'm just being honest. That is just Crane. He actually wants me to build it in that layout, I guess I could say. So we'll flip it round, just in case it helps with perspective later. Yes, 1x3. Crane is a bioweapon. That's because Joe smells two aims. Well, he does, because he spent time with Crane, and now it's unfixable. I don't know if you heard that, but somebody just dropped something outside my room. Right as the light turned off. There we go. Yes, Toby indeed is a good little boy. Oh, wait, we have a Q&A open. Quick, ask a question in the Q&A thing. Toby and the light again. He can't help it. It's like instinct to him. He sees the light, he turns the light off. There's nothing more to it. Elusive, I think you're confused best with worst. Who can make the most painful track? box thud. It wasn't a box. I think it was the stick with a hook on the end that is used to open the loft. At least that's what I think it was by the sound it made. Need another one of these. There it is. Ask and you shall receive. Okay. And then that connects in there. Like that. There is not a Q&A. What do you mean? Yes, there is a Q&A. Although Level 8 has asked, what's your favourite filming member or something? I don't know. My favourite filming crew member is Leathercat. I think she's amazing. She's just the best at it. Hands down. No, I don't think I could pick a favourite filming crew member. We all have our positives and negatives. And Crane's also there. Crane, if you're watching this in post, I would apologise, but I don't want to. You wouldn't know them, Level 8. You haven't been in filming long enough to know them. Toby and the Light is definitely a Roald Dahl book. I can definitely agree with you on that. Well, man. Okay, so now these go in here with one. There you go. Very stubborn. I suppose this should be expected. I kind of got to rotate all of these to get them in correct. Come on. On you go. And that's one that's not quite clicked in right. I'm going to use brute force. Oh wow, brute force worked. I'm quite shocked by that. As you can see, these can all rotate left and right just a little bit. Does mean that just some of them aren't quite lined up correctly. Like that one there. Okay, let me just double check that they're all in. They are, excellent. More progress on the rocket. Kian in the Q&A asking, do you have a party trick? No. I can play piano, does that count? Okay, now smell the little cake. Margaret Lagab is very good at doing dramatic accents. Thank you. I do try. A red with a green and then a black. Times 2. Get on. There you go. And then it's 1x4 smooth tile at the bottom of the green. Come on. Go on. And then these go on there like that. Why couldn't we put those on before it went onto the thing? That's not a question. That's a lie, Level 8. So I'm not going to read that out, I'm afraid. Live stream when we play piano went, not gonna happen. Believe me, it's not happening. Lucy7 asking, would you rather A, stream anything you want but be unsuccessful, or B, only stream Pickapark and become the most successful YouTuber ever? Definitely, stream anything I want and be unsuccessful, without a shadow of a doubt. And Active Camo asking, is you a floof? I think that's pretty much guaranteed yes at this point. Right. I put it a bit quiet. I've just leant back in my chair because I was uncomfortable. Let me know if I'm too quiet. I can turn myself up. I need to find the other one of these. I think it's in this pile of Lego here. It's not rude. You lied, and I called you out that you were lying. Ah, there it is. Okay, so. and then put one black and then 2 black studs, and then 5 white tubes. Nah, Toby wouldn't steal a piece. That one did just fall down my sleeve, I'm pretty sure. Ah! I got it out of my sleeve, and then it fell off the desk, and I can't see it. I think it may have landed on my chair. Oh, God. Ignore the magic I just did there. Ugh. Alex can play the saxophone. We can make him do that. I found it. Right, there it is. Okay. Right. Ugh. Question from Sean Hill. What is your favourite GTA 5 or Wreckfest track? Not actually ever thought about that before. I don't think I could pick a Wreckfest favourite track because I haven't played the game enough to actually know what the tracks are called. What is my favourite GTA 5 track? One and Done. That's my favourite one. Completely unrelated to me or anything. I think Straight Line makes the most entertaining races most consistently. But I wouldn't call it my favourite because I never do well on it. But I never do well on many tracks. Ah! There you go. A track that is my favourite. Yeah, I was just about to say that, small man. My favourite is a track that I've never played. And it's the Wiggle GP. There you go. Atacama asking Toby told me to say you cute. That's not a question, Atacama. You seem to have misunderstood what a question is. And also, Toby's wrong. Sad asking, Alex can play the sax. Is there a chance there could be a fair race bad? Very unlikely. I don't think he's played in a very long time. Right, and then a further 6 white tubes. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. I did it. I counted as 6. And then a little wet hat. Yeah. There we go. This is incredibly unstable. Right, so that goes into that and then it clips on up here. There we go. That's actually quite stable now. I'm happy with that. More questions. Kian asking, would you ever do a GTA / Beam car parkour on stream or for a vid? I did technically. On my birthday stream when I played Beam, there was some car parkour. Technically. But I could consider it, yeah. Good fun. Yeah, that's still not a question. Another one from Lucy. Is it true that Blakey is in fact not unlucky and is just a bad driver? Well, you see, the problem is Blakey's a cat. Doesn't have opposable thumbs, which makes the use of a controller very difficult. That's the issue. Right, so we've got to go to 5. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. I use the Fibonacci sequence to count to 5. How much cake can I eat in 1 minute? There isn't enough cake in the world to make an accurate guess, I'm afraid. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. There you go, I used the Fibonacci sequence to count to 8. Ish. Quite enjoying these questions, by the way. And that slots into there. And then clips in up there. Still not a question, Camo. You'll get there eventually, though. I believe in you. Blakey is also a duck. We don't really question it, to be honest. Blakey just is, you know. Darren asking, did you secretly cheat at Gang Boost by asking your dad to join in? Oh, yes, of course, because I spent a while staring at, in the aquarium, I spent a while looking at the larger shark and claimed it was my dad. So I guess, sure, I guess I cheated. Who's my favourite cat in the filming crew? So what, that's between Blakey, Level 8 and Joe. I guess. I guess Level 8, because Level 8 accepts that he is a cat. Which is a good thing. Right. So we need both of these to go in on the right hand side. There. And there. We did another one of the tubes, which is 4 with 2 studs. 2, 3, 4. Oops, I actually counted properly there. My apologies. I was being inclusive sound and keeping him in. So yeah, I'd say he counts. Just because I'm being nice. Next Halloween, can we get you to dress up and Miss Havisham and eat cake in a wedding dress as you jittered him at the altar? Because you're going to have to try that one again, Kian. Rob's asking me how I pronounce a word, and I don't know how it's pronounced, so I'm not going to bother asking. Dingy Git is top English, absolutely. He says, well, Mr. Kit doesn't make exceedingly small cake, the Stingy Git. I approve of this. That is going there. Come on. This really rather fiddly, but I think I've done it. I've done one of them. It spins. Look at it spin. You can't see it spin. Go round to the other side. That in there. Make sure these all stay on. And there we go. Excellent. All good. Very spinny indeed. Very glad you agree. Okay. So. Okay, geez, now we're doing the same again. All of this tube stacking is exhausting. I'm getting a little warm in there. Just a little. It is 6 in a stack. I'm going to make 2 stacks of 6. That's a stack of 6. Yeah, I got hiccups. It hurt a little bit. 4, 5, and 6. Attempt 2 from Kian. Can you dress up as Miss Havisham, don't know who that is, for Halloween and eat cake in a wedding dress as you jilted at the altar? What is jilted? I mean, I'm sure chat is going to want to pick out a Halloween costume or something for me next year. That is something I can definitely see happening. The numbers, Amy, what do they mean? What numbers? I didn't do any numbers. It was just counting. Oh, refuse to marry someone. Ah, well, you see, that's a good point. I'm not going to get married. So, I dropped it. I mean, chat, how much would you like that to vote on a Halloween costume for me next year? Because I bet you lot would love that. Can I amend that? I want to see Stardew Abigail dress up stream. I mean, sure, I'll do it if there's no face cam. There you go. How many chickens would it take to be able to kill a lion? One. It just has to be poisonous chicken. There you go. Absolute classic goth Amy. Well, I mean, you lot have found. You lot have found. Sorry, no, I read the word "found" as I read that out. You lot have a whole year to get this out of your system. Okay. Hopefully by next year you've all forgotten. That's what I'm gonna hope for. And then this just goes in here, same as before. A lot easier, that one. And a lot easier there too. There we go. Rob's found a site of funny, stupid questions. That's good. Can we have a cosplay but with a mask? Potentially. How much ground could a groundhog hog if a groundhog could hog ground? 4. That's my answer. Right, now 2 1x4s and 2 1x6s smooth tiles. The 1x6 goes at the bottom, all the way over the black bit there. And then the 1x4 covers up at the top. Oh, I popped the side off. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay. Oh, now that side's popped off. I've got a mark on that piece. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Okay. The rare Australian blue-ringed chicken. Yes, they're very poisonous, so you've got to stay away from them. Smile typing, my jokes aren't that bad. Sure about that, werewolf. I think you should build a Luigi from Cars out of cardboard boxes for Halloween. That sounds like a perfect Halloween costume. Rob asking, if a Smurf starts to choke, what colour will it become? It becomes dead colour. There you go. Yes, it's an Australian rocket. We know this much. Gail asking, have you had a teenage dirtbag era? I'm not going to talk about that. Nobody wants to know. And Elisa Savin asking, will you ever revisit Rimworld? I'm sure I most certainly will. I don't know whether it will be on stream or not, but I enjoyed my time with it and I definitely want to play again. What will likely happen is the next time I play it won't be on stream, but at some point after that, I'll then play it on stream, perhaps even with mom. Yes, obviously this is an Australian vehicle. What on earth would you think otherwise? Call the rocket boomer. Because it's old. Oh, right, so they come back because it's Australian. Well, I mean, to be honest, we don't necessarily want the rocket to come back. We only really want the part of the lander to come back. The return shuttle, whatever you want to call it. It'd be quite bad if the whole thing came back. What colour is a blueberry? Purple, I like that. Yeah. Hence, LEGO should include different flag stickers and letters with good accompanies to the rockets from now on. That is the Australian flag. That's the Australian flag. Yeah. The other site I found looks like a load of Chris quotes. Now that does not surprise me. Oh, I only built. Oh, I got to build 4 of those. Jeez, I didn't even. Right, time to build 3 at once. 3 of those, and then lots of these. The times 4 was perfectly covered up by the tripod that's holding GoPro. It's not my fault, I swear. Oh. Sorry. Windows is kicking up a fuss. Put that one in the wrong place. Oh yeah, we're speed building now. We'll probably be ending this stream after we finish this back. So we leave some for next week. Oh, Dreams of a Geek has to head out. Lots of chores to get done. Well, it's very nice to have you here. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. And Gabby says, as an Australian, can confirm that is their flag. There you go. How many tickles does it take to tickle an octopus? 10 tickles. Sigh. Rocket carrier payload of angry blue ring chickens. That sounds terrifying. I don't want to fight the poisonous chickens. I haven't made it to my second cup of coffee. Still slow this morning. Well, it's not the morning for me, so it's fine. Can we see the full desk gig? And Chris missed it. There was nothing to see. Nothing. What? Why are you excited about seeing 10 centimeters more of desk? There's nothing there. Friend, you should be asleep. SMH. But I'm doing good. As one of the nerds you have asked. I'm doing great. Thank you. A very good question from Darren asking, is a hot dog a sandwich? It is not, because a hot dog should be closed on one side and open on the other side. Whereas a sandwich is open on all sides. And Alyssa, someone asking, is the real reason Joe couldn't stream last night because Dale now only has a taste for cute snacks? Yeah, that's why I couldn't play it anymore, because he didn't want me. No, it's, yeah, you probably already know, but he was having several technical difficulties with the internet. It did seem to calm down later, but at that point it was a little bit late. Alright, I'm not sure if I can do this bit laying down. A little fiddly. That's a lot easier than having it picked up. And another rotation. And there we go. You got that bit all there. And now we're going to fill in those little gaps. Have to get back to work, lunch over, talk later, people. Maybe enjoy. I will enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed, Sean. I hope you saw the rest of your work day. Oh, bless. One of your partners having massive breakdown. That's entirely fair. Looking after your partner is often more important than sleep. I hope everything gets sorted out soon. Okay, right. Now we just need to do these, with these on the inside. That will all be sorted. I'm going to show the rest of the desk for future build streams. I very well may end up having to do so, but for now, I don't need to. Oh dear. Are there any other people in your polycule that can help you out, Bryn? Or are you left alone dealing with this at the moment? That is one of the advantages of being polyamorous. That more than two of you to work through things. Kadash Control, hello, you're a new face? But Amy's desk reviews, second channel name. I don't think I'm going to go around reviewing desks. And if I start doing that, you know I've really run out of ideas. And the final question from the Q&A, before I close it down, unless any others come in. What is your favourite song right now? I don't know. I don't really have a favourite song. Listening to lots of music. Oh, your editor. Hello. You have a new name. Instead of what is my favourite song right now, because I can't answer that, we'll go with what is the last song I listened to, which was Close to Me by Saber Paul. Okay. Listen to that literally just before the stream started. Rob asking, can this be the last question? Apparently not, because Kawa has asked, why is potato? Because Ireland. Midnight also asking, meep or doot? I'm going to have to go with a solid meep. I should also check that that was the final bit. It was. Okay, so bare pieces. You will go over there. And here we have what we have built today. So we've got the start of the base. We've got the bit where it starts to flare out for the boosters. Nothing there yet. We've got this inside, which I'm not actually sure what that's supposed to be. Could just be support. It could be some form of reaction wheel. It could just be something else. I'll have to Google it because I really like rockets and space and stuff. And we've got really nice curved bits all the way around the edges, but we've still got this really nice detailing on each half. The tubes and then bits with bits there. Kian asking if last. You were wrong. It was not last. Robbie asked a question after that, which I can't answer. And obviously, Australia with the Australian flag. Okay, I'm glad that you have some help. That's good at least. But I hope it'll get sorted soon. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. We're going to be ending it here. Leave some to do for next week and the week after. I like it myself, but it's a bit more musical. Both are good. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Aye. There you go. But yeah, that's going to be it. Stop distracting me. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all on Monday for the Minecraft server tour. Look out later today for the details of that. It'll be in Minecraft info. So, I'll see you all next time. Ta-ra.